If you clicked on this video, chances are you probably have a bad habit. You see, all bad habits can be broken down into a three-step process. You have your trigger, you have your behavior, and you have your reward. No habit, and I mean no habit, is too stubborn to be kicked. Listen, you all have bad habits. That's why you clicked on the video in the first place. This right here, this is a glass of water. It's a good habit that I got myself into. So if you stick around, you might just thank yourself that you did.
So now that we've established that it only takes 3 steps to activate your bad habit, we're going to see it in action. It all starts with the trigger. In this case, TJ comes home from school looking for a meal, but something catches his eye. This is the trigger. It's not the beer, but how he remembers it. TJ associates alcohol with carefree nights, so when he opens the fridge to see a six-pack staring back at him, his brain is wired to crave it. The connection made between beer and fun leads to the behavior. After the trigger, TJ behaves in whichever manner will lead to the reward. In this case, drinking beer. And here we have the reward. The reason his habit formed in the first place. Living without a care in the world. Many people find themselves stuck in an endless cycle of trigger, behavior, reward. But don't freak out. We'll now see some techniques on how to break this curse. Let's say you oversleep way too often. It's something that everyone has trouble with. It's just way too easy to hit the snooze button and marinate in bed all day. But here's a little exercise you can use to fight this. It's called mindfulness. Instead of trying to quit a habit cold turkey, try to be mindful and accepting of what you're actually doing. Be mindful about what exactly happens when you oversleep, for example. Are you skipping out on your obligations? Have you not been seeing your friends and family lately? What about your health? It's important to be mindful of the inconvenient truths instead of the instant gratifications. Start thinking this way, and you might just see your habits in a whole new light. Another way to help eliminate your bad habit is to form a new one. This can be done in a number of different ways. In this case, the procrastinator has set himself up for complete failure. Instead of taking his work to a productive environment, he has surrounded himself with countless distractions. Well, what exactly does this have to do with forming a new habit, you may ask? Well, think of it like this. The procrastinator is unable to get his work done because he wants to spend time doing leisure activities. Well, what if I told you he could do both? That's right. Something as simple as time management and mindful scheduling can help form positive routines and habits. By blocking your schedule and setting aside mandatory work periods, the procrastinator can easily kick his bad habit, and before he knows it, he'll have nothing to procrastinate at all. Once your new routines take place of the old ones, you'll stay wondering why you ever had a bad habit to begin with. It's just that easy.
Well, that about sums up our video for today. Hopefully you learned something, and hopefully you can apply some of these techniques to your bad habits. So next time you go diving into that guilty pleasure of yours, just remember what we told you here today.